The amateur inventor had been secretly building a jet engine-powered exoskeleton suit, and he recently unveiled how the futuristic ensemble enables him to hover in the air like a superhero. The technology consists of 3 sets of miniature jet engines attached to the arms and the back. For 18 months, he had been experimenting in his garage, trying to figure out the optimal number and position of the jet engines to allow him to fly with a minimal amount of equipment. The human body is very good at being trained to do specific things, and it's a useful structure, and the human mind is a pretty amazing machine. So, the idea was rather than go and rely on aluminum structures to build the machine, rely on gyros and computers in order to achieve stability, why not rely on the human machine, keep it as raw and original as possible? Browning, a former Marine reservist who runs ultramarathons and performs calisthenic stunts, admitted that piloting the device takes quite a lot of personal strength and body coordination. There is no steering mechanism, and speed and direction can be adjusted only by changing the direction of the engine's thrust, solely using upper body strength. You have a trigger at your right hand, which controls the arm engines, and you have a trigger at your left hand, which controls the rear engines. The inventor said that he was inspired to create the suit by the Greek myth of Daedalus, who made himself wings to escape from captivity. The suit takes its name from the myth. Your arms are held out, and as you then line them up vertically and direct them towards the ground, all the thrust vectors start lining up and you achieve liftoff. When you want to go down, you flail your arms again. The so-called Deadelus suit is a jet engine-powered exosuit developed by amateur inventor Richard Browning. Currently, he can stay in the air for up to 10 minutes using the exosuit. Browning said he thinks he could eventually fly more than 100 km per hour and to an altitude of about 100 meters, but so far, the inventor has kept his superhero experiments at a running speed of about 8 km per hour and an altitude of only 1 to 2 meters above the ground. The next phase of the project will focus on improving the suit's performance, and that work will include experimenting with longer flights. There is also some parallel development going on with airbag technology and parachute technology to enhance safety and allow us to fly higher, for example, above water. The cost is about $250,000, so it's not intended for the mass market at this stage. The next generation of the Daedalus suit will most likely have a suspension mechanism that would make maneuvering the technology easier, even for people with less physical strength. Right now, it's more about displays, but I can imagine in the future, it could be used by the emergency services, for example, Wood said, hinting at a future of flying firemen rescuing people trapped in burning fifth-floor apartments in superhero style.